You are watching Delmarva Life, and we are out here playing a little tug-of-war action. This is Ava Krivosh, and Ava does social media and promotions with Delmarva Sports Network. She also covered the Rehoboth Beach Lifeguard Olympics last night, where this was one of the main events. So, Ava, how was the event last night? I could tug you all day here, but we'll talk about the event a little bit.
The event was great. It was such a good opportunity to be able to go. As I used to be a lifeguard in Ocean City, Maryland, and used to compete for Ocean City back when I lifeguarded, and being able to now work for the media and covering this event, it was just a great opportunity to see the other side of the event.
Absolutely. So what kind of events go on in this? We got tug of war. What else?
So there's a mix of land and sea events where it's from paddling on the paddle rescue boards, swimming events, and then land races from sprinting in the soft sand and even mile runs on the beach.
And this is just kind of a way to have a little friendly competition between
towns?
Yes,
it's definitely some friendly competition between all of the beach patrols from Maryland all the way up into Rehoboth, Delaware, where they get to show their skills on the beach, in the water, and on the sand.
So you've competed in this multiple times before?
Yes. So I competed in the land events for Ocean City back in 2018, 2019, 2020. I used to do the 4x100 soft sand sprint and then beach flags for Ocean City.
Yeah. What did you see last night? What did you see for athleticism and excitement?
Oh, well, those beach patrols, they were out there to show their skills and just all of their athleticism.
Yeah.
They had the energy, they pushed themselves, and all of the teams outperformed what was expected of them.
Do you think as somebody like me who's never been a lifeguard, do I even realize what it takes to actually be a lifeguard? I feel like the athleticism is quite insane.
I think a lot of the athleticism and the work that they put into their actual job falls by the wayside and doesn't get that noticed by the general public, whereas a lot of work and training goes into the job, not only the life-saving aspect and the everyday work, but the competition side of the job as well.
And so any big winners last night?
So overall, Ocean City Beach Patrol did come up on top, which
there
was
you go.
Great. Unbiased opinion, possibly biased.
Yeah.
But a bunch of different patrols won in individual events. There were 8 events last night, and it was just great to see all of the action.
And I know, obviously, as somebody who does social media for Delmarva Sports Network, you can check you guys' Instagram, Facebook. You have kind of
yes, so there will be content going up on Delmarva Sports Network, social media, and hopefully at some point on air as well.
Excellent. All right. Well, I want you to stick around because as a lifeguard, as a former lifeguard, I have a million questions for you. Just we're in the summer season. We're all going to the beach. We all see the lifeguards, so we want to know more things. Yes. Stick around.
Yes.
All right. Delmarva Life. We'll be right back. You're watching Delmarva Life, and there she is on her stand, keeping watch of the beach. We are hanging out with former lifeguard Ava Krivosh, of course, back in your day, and you were just telling us a little bit about the Rehoboth Beach Lifeguard Olympics, and we do want to know all things about you as a lifeguard. Because that's an amazing job.
It was the best job to have. I lifeguarded in Ocean City for 5 years, and I grew up around it. My uncle is still on Ocean City Beach Patrol. He's a lieutenant and has worked for over 35 years for Ocean City, and I grew up looking up to him and wanting to be a lifeguard. So when the time came that I got to try out and actually do the job and guard on Ocean City's beaches, it was a dream come true, and it's still something that I look back on fondly.
Yeah. And when you're looking in the water, what kinds of signs are you looking for with folks?
When you're looking in the water, obviously you want to keep an eye out for rip currents and just the surf conditions for the day. And then on top of that, the people in the water, how they're swimming, if they're comfortable in the water, if you can tell that they're an experienced swimmer, if they're not that experienced in the water, and just being able to pay attention to people's behaviors in the water and realizing if they might be in trouble, preventing them from getting into even further trouble.
Here's another question I have. Do you guys use a ton of sunblock? How do you not get a sunburn there all day, every day?
Definitely, for myself, I know I would get a sunburn at the beginning of the summer, no matter what, just because my body was not used to sitting in the sun for that long. I mean, 8-hour days in the sun for a whole week whole summer is a lot. So I would sunblock up, try to protect my skin as much as possible. But I definitely would get the first initial summer burn at the beginning of the summers.
Get that done.
Yes.
And then move
and then my skin would be like, okay, I got it from here.
And the language you guys use with your flags.
Yeah, so that's
What's that about?
Semaphore. It's a form of an alphabet using symbols with your arms and flags.
And was that difficult to learn?
I would say it was difficult. It's definitely difficult to learn, but it is like learning a second language where once you know the symbols and what they stand for, you never really lose it.
And so if somebody was watching this, they're maybe a younger version of you, or and they wanted to maybe get interested in lifeguarding, try it out. Well, what advice would you maybe give to them?
Totally try out. It's a one of a kind experience, and being able to do such an important job for others, for strangers, and saving people's lives, for people that you don't even know, that you probably won't even experience again. And being able to do that with a team of people around you, there's no experience like it.
That is so cool. I'm so glad that you have that amazing experience, but I'm also glad that we have you now at our station with
I'm
you
so
being
happy to be here with
Delmarva
you
Sports
too.
Network. Yeah, and we're gonna see you sometimes on the air, and you're gonna be doing things, and you're always busy here. So we love Ava.
And I love Katie.
Hey, it's great. It's amazing here on Delmarva Live. All right, Ava Krivosh, thank you so much for hanging out with us today and teaching us all the things. We love it.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so happy to be here.
And again, check her out on DSN.